Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about the Sony A7S3 and my first impressions on using this camera. So let's dive into it. Now, before I begin, I just want to go over to say why I haven't been posting many videos recently, and that is because I've just started working with a production company as a video editor. So my editing YouTube videos has gone a bit slow because of it, because I don't want to get home and then edit more videos. So I'm taking my time with the videos, and they'll probably be once a week rather than twice a week. But because of it, hopefully the edits will be better, they'll be more flowing, and I'll have better ideas because I'm working around creative people. Now, one of the big pluses about working here is that they use the Sony A7S3 as their camera to film their projects. So this weekend I've been lucky enough to borrow the camera to try out, and I just had a little walk around Barry then. As the sun was going down, it was really nice. There was some lush light around. Went around the fairground, you know, where there's loads of flashing lights, just to put it to this test. I shot it all handheld on a Zeiss 50mm lens, and I've got to say some of the stuff in there is absolutely beautiful, and it just really inspired me, this camera, the second I grabbed it, and it motivated me to continue to do, you know, more things, go out, film this, go get this shot. It was really exciting to get my hands on this camera and put it to the test. Now, to start off with the biggest point I've found, and it is so good from coming from Lumix and going over to Sony, is that the autofocus works great. The autofocus on this camera is fantastic, and it hasn't let me down once. Don't even need to look at it. I just press the button and it pretty much focuses exactly where I want it to. Even when I'm taking photos and videos, it is perfect, and it hasn't let me down. Now, I haven't seen the footage, to be honest with you. I literally just walked in the door, set the camera up here and started talking because I was so excited about it. I'm very excited to see the footage, which I'll be laying over a B-roll as this video, so you can check out some of the shots I got on the walk. Now, if you used cameras before, this camera will be really easy to use. I picked it up straight away, not knowing anything about it, and just started filming straight off. Obviously, it was already set up on a lot of things, so I didn't really need to do a lot, but I found that I could just pick it up and start shooting stuff. I didn't need to, like, you know, go through the menu, look at it. I was trying to figure it out before I go shoot tomorrow, but I thought the best way to do it is just go shoot and figure it out while you're shooting, and it was so easy to use on the go. I thought, you know, it'd take a bit for me to get used to, but I picked it up and I was using it straight away, and I had no problem flicking between the menus and the different modes and frame rates, and it was, yeah, it was very easy to use. Now, the ergonomics of this camera is fantastic. It fits in your hand beautifully. The grip on it is amazing, and it feels like it's part of your hand when you're holding it. It's really nice build quality. The body's nice and light, but it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like, you know, it's a really well-made system. And it is, yeah, I really enjoyed holding it. All the buttons were, you know, everywhere you needed them to be, and they were really easy to use and access, and you weren't like holding it really awkwardly to press different buttons. It fit in your hand really nicely. So that's what I can say about it. It's really lightweight, ergonomically enjoyable to use. Now, I did use the Zeiss 50mm, I think it was 1.4, and it was a fantastic lens. Maybe I'll do a video on that. If you want to see that video, comment below, let me know, and I'll do a video on that. But yeah, it was a fantastic lens, and it just gave this really cinematic look, and yeah, it just had a beautiful feel to it. Right now I'm shooting on the 20mm G Master 1.8, and it is a really nice wide perspective, but you still got a little bit of depth of field to it as well. And yeah, there's also in there a Sigma 35mm, which I'm very excited to try out as well. I'm sure that's going to be nice and sharp. Now, when I was out there, I was flicking between the video and photo modes, and it was really easy to do, you know, it wasn't any issues. And I tell you what, the photos on this, it takes outstanding photos as well. The colors are really nice and natural, and it was really easy to use flipping between them. So it was pretty handy. Normally with the Lumix, I've got to flip between it, and then I got to re-expose and stuff like that. But normally this camera was just pretty much exposed to how I left the setting beforehand, which was really handy and really, I don't know, really nice, rather than re-exposing everything. It was just there ready to go. So no, it was very, very good flipping, because that's what it is, that's what I do. You know, I like flipping between photos and videos, capturing different perspectives. I enjoy taking photos, but I also, you know, enjoy filming, so I like to have the versatility of them both, and I felt like this camera provided both of them there. Now the colors on this camera, I'm very impressed with. They're really nice, you know, they're subtle, they're not overly done, they're S-Cinetone colors, and I found that they were looking really nice through the camera, even in S-Log3, you know, but it is hard to tell, like, you know, what is better. I always like Canon colors, then I got the Lumens, I was like, these colors are really nice. Now I'm using this, I'm like, these colors are great. So I think it's like all camera colors now are fantastic, but it's just down to your own personal preference. However, I found these colors really nice, and they're really natural to the eye, you know, they weren't overly saturated or anything like that. And I'm really excited to color grade them and, you know, grade the photos and see what they look like, see what I can handle, see how much I can push this camera to its limit. Overall, I really enjoyed using this camera. It was great to just be able to pick it up and start go shooting. Once I got back from work, it was just so enjoyable, and I can't wait to shoot more stuff on it. Like I said, this is just my first impressions on the camera. This is what I think after just going out and shooting something there. But I can't wait to try it over the weekend and see what I can do with it, see what I can bring, see how it inspires me to make films, videos, and see if I need an upgrade. Nah, definitely not right now anyway. But no, it's nice to use different equipment, you know, try different things, because it inspires you what you can do with your own. So I really hope you like this video. I'm going to do a video later on about S-Log versus V-Log, and if you want to see anything in that video, let me know in the comments below. But until the next video, I'll catch you later.